It's senior day here at IU Southeast as the IU Southeast Grenadiers take on West Virginia Tech in the final regular season contests this season for IU Southeast. Senior Hannah Nunemaker's in the circle for the Grenadiers. She delivers strike one, and we're underway. Grenadiers come in 24-14 on the year, 20-10 in River State's conference play. West Virginia Tech is 6-36 and 6-26 in the league. Macy Wilkins takes a ball, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. For Nunemaker, she is 7-4 on the season, making her 14th appearance of the year with a 2.07 ERA, 74 and a third innings pitched, 42 strikeouts to just 12 walks, and then a hit batsman. As Nunemaker goes a little bit inside there. So Wilkins is aboard. Haley Skeens is the batter. First pitch fouled off, strike one. Slow and away, 1-1. Skees is hitting .344 on the season. No home runs, 9 runs batted in, and is ahead here 2-1. Three and one. With a sweep today and a loss by Shawnee State, the Grenadiers would be the 2 seed in the upcoming River State's conference tournament. There's a swing and a miss to move the count full. It's 3-2. Shawnee State playing IU Columbus today, and St. Mary of the Woods on Sunday. Ground ball to third, on to second for one. Not in time over the first. That'll be a 5-4 put out on the fielder's choice. One away. Now Ashley James shot 2 home runs, 7 runs batted in. And she takes strike one. James in the circle for West Virginia Tech. There's a ground ball up the middle, a base hit. So 2 on, 1 out. And quickly, Nunemaker ahead here, 0-2 to Kaylee Waddle, the right fielder for the Golden Bears. Just got a piece of that, fouled it off. Waddle hitting .305, no home runs, 10 runs batted in. That's high and outside, full count. And that missed to load the bases. Olivia Barnett, who's got 5 home runs, 28 runs batted in, runs the RBIs lead the team, is the batter with the bases loaded. First pitch swinging is fouled away, strike 1. Barnett is the third baseman. She's a junior from Shady Spring, West Virginia. Now a grounder to Walter. She goes home for 1. That's the only play, 2 outs. So base is still loaded, but Nunemaker a pitch away here from getting out of this jam early. Brenna Reedy is the batter, the freshman from Huntington, West Virginia. Takes ball 1. She's the first baseman. 6 batters to the plate so far here in the first for West Virginia Tech. Can they scratch across a run? Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. One and two. Two and two. Fouled off, still 2 and 2. Good battle here. Swing and a miss. A strikeout strands the bases loaded, and the Grenadiers go to the bat rack in a scoreless game. Josie Lemons will lead off the bottom of the first for IU Southeast. She's facing Ashley James in the circle, who's 4-8 with a 4.78 ERA. She's making her 12th start for West Virginia Tech. The pitch is in a strike. Lemons in the top spot in the River States Conference with a .490 on base percentage. That's off the plate, 2-1. She'll try and set the table here for this Grenadier offense. There's a chopper. This was going to be a tough play and no shot. An infield hit for the speedy Lemons, and she's on base once again.
Now that is number 38, Brindley Bennett.
Brindley Bennett is the batter. She takes ball one of the two seniors on this IU Southeast team, with Hannah Nonmaker being the other. Checks her swing, and it's 2-0. That missed inside, 3-0. Bennett hitting .283 on the season with 22 runs batted in. Runner goes, and Lemons is going to be safe. Stolen base number 22. She's 22 for 23 this season. Running on a 3-0 count. And Bennett will draw a walk. So 2 on, nobody out for Lillian Mackey, the catcher.
Number 36, Lillian Mackey.
Ball 1 to Mackey. That's lined out to center. That'll hang up at second, and Lemons is going to be doubled off. Liner out to center, that hung up there. The catch was made, and Lemons a little too aggressive.
Now batting number 7, Sophia Guy.
So Guy will take strike 1. They throw down, check on Bennett. She dives back in safely. Two and two to Guy. A .374 batter for IU Southeast, and she looks at one up and in for a full count. Guy, 2 home runs, 31 runs batted in, tied for the team lead with Mackey. And there's a walk. So the inning will continue.
Now that is number 3, Caitlin Leister.
As the third baseman, Caitlin Leister, steps in. Strike 1. Quickly 0-2 to Leicester. That's hammered out to left. Is that going to be fair? It is. Drops inside the line. Bennett scores easily. The throw is going to be dropped out in left field by the cutoff. And Guy comes around to score. Caitlin Leicester comes through with a 2-out double. And it's 2-0 IU Southeast. That was hammered out to left, fell just inside the line. And then a liner over to third will end the inning, but not before Leicester brings in a pair of runs, and after one, IU Southeast leads it 2-0. Emily Hutchinson will start the second and take ball one from Nunemaker. There's a little chopper over to Winsler at second. She fields and fires one out.
Number 27, Megan Gill.
Megan Gill will be the one-out batter, the designated player. And apparently singled down the right field line. Looked close. They call it fair. Now the center fielder, Tori Wells, hammers one to left, sending Bennett back, and she makes the catch on the warning track. 2 out.
Number 13, Macy Wilkins.
Back to the top of the order in Wilkins, who was hit in her only plate appearance. Out to right. Catch is made out there to end the inning as Gaither ranges over, makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the second. Elena Winsler leads off the second for IU Southeast and takes strike one. Two and one. Two-two pitch is inside, full count. Winsler, Gaither, Nunamaker, latter third of the lineup due up this inning, and there's a slow roller over to third, and Winsler is out by a step.
Now batting number 21, Savannah Gaither.
Gaither takes ball one. That's out to center. Carrying, and Wells can't get there. Here comes Gaither. She's going to be standing up at third base. She tears around the bases and all of a sudden is at third with one out. So Nunamaker can help herself here and tack on to the lead. That was out to right center. Wells just couldn't get there, and I don't know what the discussion could have been there, but regardless, there's a runner at third, one out for Nunamaker.
Now batting number 17, Hannah Nunamaker.
Ball one. Two and one. That's a liner out to short. Gaither back to third. Not to be doubled off there, and Skeen's able to flag that down.
Batting number 32, Josie Lemons.
So now two away for Lemons. Can she get Gaither home here? Strike one. And that's in The hole, it's short. That'll get the run home as Lemons has an infield hit. 3-0 Grenadiers.
Now batting number 38, Brindley Bennett.
So now that is RBI number 18 for Lemons. Bennett is retired. We move to the third. It's 3-0.
Batting number 25, Hayden Skeens.
Skeens will start the third for West Virginia Tech. First pitch swinging out to second, one out.
Now batting number 22, Ashley James.
Now James, who is 1 for 1.
I hope so.
I was watching. I just you just didn't have the I didn't. Yeah.
Inside 3-0. There's a strike. That's going to be a base hit into center field. So James is aboard with one away, and now Waddell is the batter. Out to center. Guy comes over, makes the catch, 2 outs.
Now batting number 24, Lydia Barnett.
Popped up, Winsler calls everybody off, makes the catch, and ends the inning. We move to the bottom of the third. It's 3-0.
batting number 36, Lillian.
Lillian Mackey will lead it off for the Grenadiers. There's strike one. She's 0 for 1 today. And that shot out to left center field into the gap. That'll be a double for Mackey.
Now batting number 7, Sophia Guy.
Now Guy. She walked in her first at bat.
It didn't smell like that. It smelled like turkey. It's like baseball. But pink.
Down the right field line, foul.
What am I gonna do? My last second. You have a full bag. I don't need that full bag. It's better than
That's inside. That's a little bloop single into right field. Mackey moves to third. Runners at the corners now with nobody out. Now Leister, who drove in a pair, her first at bat.
Caitlin Leister.
Can she add to it here? They throw down to third. Guy steals second. Fly ball out to right center. That should be deep enough to get a run in. Both runners tag. Everybody advances. It's 4-0 IU Southeast. Another run batted in for Leister.
Now batting number 35, Mackenzie Walters.
Now Walters takes a strike. She's 0 for 1. And that's going to get another run in. A shot out to the left center field gap. That'll be a double for Walters. It's 5-0. RBI number 23 for McKenzie. And we will have a pitching change and be back in a moment. Winsler is the batter. She takes ball one. From Taylor Scott, it appears. That's out to right center. That will fall, a base hit. So runners at the corners.
Now batting number 21, Savannah Gaither.
Savannah Gaither is the one-out batter. That's a wild pitch. Windsor will move up to second. Two-no. There's a strike. It's 3-1. Scott's making her 22nd appearance of the season. She worked 81 and a third innings. And there is a strikeout, big strikeout there for Scott, 2 outs. Now Nunemaker.
Now batting number 17, Hannah Nunemaker.
There's a slow roller over to first, and they will beat her to the bag as Reedy gets over there in time. So a couple runners stranded, but 2 runs in. It's 5-0 IU Southeast after 3. Ball 1 to Reedy. Checks her swing. That she did not go. It's 2-0. Fouled off the dugout fence. Strike 1. Reedy 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Winsler makes a diving stab at it, can't get there. That'll be a single. Now Emily Hutchinson.
Batting number 8, Emily Hutchinson.
Yes, please don't fall.
One and one. Bunted foul. It's 1 and 2. Grounded foul. Still 1 and 2. To Hutchinson, who's over 1.
You missed 3 whole pitches.
2 and 2. Cue shot over to Walters. She steps on the bag, goes down to second, and apparently got her foot in there in time. That's a tough call where that umpire had to stand, but the throw may have beaten her.
It's not a force play.
Now Megan Gill, who's 1 for 1. Shoots one out to Gaither and right. She takes a few steps back, makes the catch. 2 outs as Reedy moves to third.
Now batting number 11, Tori Close.
Now here's Wells, who's 0 for 1. Off of Nunemaker, she knocks it down, fires, makes the play. Ends the inning. 5-0 Grenadiers after 3.5. Lemons will start the fourth for the Grenadiers. Lemons 2 for 2. With an RBI. There's a chopper over to short and another infield hit for Lemons.
Now batting number 38, Friendly Bennett.
Bennett hammers one foul. I think she hit one over near her family. 1-1 to Bennett. And there's a liner that is not caught out in right field. Lemons isn't going to stop. She's in safely at third. Bennett moves up to second on the throw. A liner that kind of died right in front of the right fielder over there. That was Waddell. Couldn't make the play. Good aggressive base running by both Grenadiers. Now runners in scoring position for Mackey. First pitch swinging is fouled off for strike one. Grounded foul by the Grenadier dugout.
On to the bottom. Bottom three.
I'm watching, but it just doesn't.
2-2.
It doesn't put in my mind that I actually need to work life. Just caught up, you know. I did go with myself. You're at myself.
Grounder to third, knocked down. That's a fair ball, and everybody's going to be safe. The throw gets away. Bennett comes around and scores as well. Mackey is aboard. 2 runs are in, and nobody out. Still here in the fourth. It's 7-0 IU Southeast. Barnett was able to knock the ball down and keep it in the infield. She probably should have just put it in her pocket. Instead, she unleashed a wild throw and allowed Bennett to come around and score as well. Looks like we'll get a runner at first base. It'll be Haley Fuhr.
Running at first base, number 14, Haley Fuhr. Now batting number 7, Sophia Guy.
Sophia Guy will be the batter. She is 1 for 1. Little jam shot to short. They go to second for one, on to first. Not in time, one out. Now Leicester.
Now batting number 3, Caitlin Leister.
She shows a bunt, pulls it back. Ball one. Bunt foul. Two and one. That falls in a strike. They throw down to first. Guys back in safely. That got into the shallow right field. Out to left, and that's going to be over the head of the left fielder. Guys will slide in and safely at the head of the throw at third. Hutchinson couldn't get there. Now runners at second and third, one out. Take the bunt off Leicester, let her hit away.
Now batting number 35, Mackenzie Walters.
Now Walters. There's a liner to third. Runners back safely, two outs.
Now batting number 2, Elena Winsler.
Ball one to Winsler. Winsler's going to drive in a pair with a single to left center. It's 9-0 IU Southeast. Doesn't do too much with it there, just out to left center, gets the runners home.
Now batting number 21, Savannah Gaither.
Here's Gaither. Ball one. Grounded foul.
I think they should count for strikeouts too. Two strikeouts while you're out.
Grounded foul again. 1 and 2. Long run, nobody's able to get there, and nobody's covering third. Gaither moves up to second. Into no man's land there. Hutchinson couldn't get there, neither
Now batting number
Could
17,
Barnett
Leon Nunemaker.
or Skeens Nunemaker out to Hutchinson and left, ends the inning, but the Grenadiers strike for 4 runs, and after 4 innings of play, lead at 9-0.
Now batting number 13, Macy Wilkins.
Macy Wilkins, top of the West Virginia Tech lineup, will lead off the 5th. Fouled away, strike 1. Wilkins is 0 for 1 today. That's also out of play, 1-2. Check swing and fouled it off. Still 2-2. Three and 2. Grounder in the hole at short, so that'll be a leadoff single for Wilkins. 5th hit of the game for West Virginia Tech.
Now batting number 25, Haley Stevens.
Skeens is in the hole 0-2. Swing and a miss. Second strikeout of the game for Nunemaker, 1 out.
Now batting number 22, Ashley James.
Now James, who's 2 for 2. She started the contest in the circle. Has moved to second base. Grounder to short. Chitwood across in time. 2 outs. Nunemaker 1 out away from securing a senior day shutout win and her 8th win of the season. Waddell is the batter. First pitch swinging. That's going to be foul. Just foul. One and one. And she gets hit.
Now batting number 24, Olivia Barnett.
Here's third baseman Barnett. 0 for 2. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Out to left, hangs up for Bennett. She makes the catch, and the game is over. A 9-0 win. Nunemaker with a 5-hit complete game shutout. She moves to 8-4 on the season. We'll be back in about 30 minutes with game number 2.